Welcome to Anthony's Cross Thread Garage. Me and my boy here, we're going to get some final parts for the Stewbaker. That's right. Hopefully it's in decent shape, getting a different rear end. Got my 5-speed, got the parts for the motor. We'll start blowing her apart here after blowing her apart this week and start working on it.
And I go get a toy.
And you go get a toy?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got great weather, so I'm gonna get off here and see what we get here. Alright, Dawn. We're heading back from getting the rear end.
Yep, now I go get a toy.
A toy?
Yeah, like,
No, we're trying to figure out dinner.
I said
Get here to the house here. I don't know if I unload the rear end tonight. We'll check it out here tomorrow and see what kind of ratio it is. I don't even know.
We're going to see if we're going to have mac and cheese and fish.
Well, on.
Yeah,
We're arguing about dinner. We'll figure it out here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Get some work done. We'll check it here in a little bit. Do some cleanup before we work on Stewbaker. Do. Alright, get the garage all cleaned up. Getting ready for the winter project. Well, you guys have seen the Stewbaker before. I've done not a lot of any really mods to it. I've worked on the carburetor and the fuel pump and gotten her starting real good now. So I think it's about time I just completely tear it all apart. Got a 5-speed out of a Chevy Monza I'm going to put in this car. I'm going ahead and pull the motor out and reseal it. It's got a bunch of leaks and everything, but as the engine though, it runs really smooth, really well. Don't want to do no swaps. Don't want to put a 350 in or anything else. I'm just going to keep the power plant I can. Try to save some money. Just went yesterday. Me and my son got a Ford Ranger rear end for the back here.
I know this truck. I ain't no stranger. I know that truck. That's a Ford fucking Ranger.
That way, when I put a little bit more power on a 283, get that 5-speed. That way, if something happens to the rear end, you can get parts for it at 88 anywhere. It was super cheap. And I believe I'm going to step out of my comfort zone and get a Mustang 2 front end for this. I've constantly having problems with the brakes. The bushings are worn in the front end. The car does not handle well at all. Really looking to drive this car more, drive it further, try to get things right so I can do that. Let's jack her up and get into her and work on her for the next 3 months or so. I don't know. All right, start our journey here. Looks like there's literally only four bolts to hold this bumper on, so let's get it buzzed off here. Yeah, it did.
What? It's all in here now.
Alright, let's get this off here.
What? Ugh, that's not good. It's rusty.
Oh, ain't that rusty. Yeah, it's
Little crap.
it's had a shoddy rebuild.
Yeah, it's
When you're taking something apart first time, make sure you always label it. And put everything in plastic bags. You know, label stuff, whatever. That looks really cool. I might leave that bumper off. All right, we got the Forza bumper delete done. Let's go ahead and remove our grill. Like I said, keep organized with these screws. However, I do want to be careful with my grill pieces and everything. I don't even know where to get something like this. In case no one's noticed yet, I am not a Stewbaker guy. I figured that was pretty easy to redo. What do you think, Rosie? Taking our best project and tearing it apart. You think Daddy's crazy?
yeah.
Yeah. A little bit. A little bit. That's getting rusted. That was not. Got some type of crappy U-clip on it. Somebody put a U-nut in there. It's not even fastened to anything. Why would you do that? There we go. I knew he was a freaking jack rabbit. Put this thing together. I gotta take my hawk off. I definitely do want to be careful with my emblems, all joking aside. I'm not sure where you even find this little feather at. This emblem and these grill pieces will go inside the car. I do not want to lose them. Look like there's one more screw holding here. They are fragile. Got my bolts across the top off, except for these two. Take these two loose and see what moves. front part of the top part of the grill was very much loose. I guess I need to get back underneath here and figure out how to get it the bottom here undone. Looks like get off one piece. Looks like all this will come off in one piece. We'll see here. Looks like maybe a couple more bolts.
There's no bolts right there. Is there old bolts?
There's bolts. Watch out. I'm coming over your way now. Oh, God.
Get it.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Oh, here, take my light. Got another bolt to undo underneath here. What? Oh, for God's sakes. Hey, I need a wrench.
Hey, coming up.
Is there a little wrench up here?
Yeah. Found it. You found it.
Yeah. I need a small wrench.
Oh, I
Stand up here and see if you can find one. You see a small wrench? There you go, perfect.
So you want me to go with that big giant one? With the extra wrench. Oh, this is power line.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna fall on my face.
It's on your face.
Yeah, it's gonna fall on my face.
Gee, you're crying.
I didn't say that, buddy. Oh, there we go. No more front end on the Stewbaker.
Nope, but you'll keep that off all day. Ooh, is it thing go come off now?
We're gonna try to take it off. What do you think? Think this part will come off now?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it. All right.
Now we take it off.
Well, we gotta pick the camera up.
Is that it? Is it a old part?
Yeah, well, this part's off. Getting closer and closer, man. Really starting to see some ugly stuff.
Let me see. Oh, it's rusty.
Yeah, it's not too rusty. Getting a stinking suspension. I'm getting a suspicion that this thing's been crashed one point in time. Looks like there's been some welding done on this right side of the frame. There's damage up here, and this right here has been cobbled together.
There's a dead bee.
Well, it's probably a bunch of dead bees, buddy.
No, look at it.
So what are we gonna do next, Dom?
I don't know. He got this.
Cut the wiring. Yeah, we gotta drain the coolant, huh, buddy?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna need to change this. Right in there, Dad.
Chemicals.
No.
Yep.
Inside here?
Yep.
But there's samples in here again. There's more samples in here.
I already drained them.
Oh, did already drain out the old sample?
Yep.
There's more of it.
There's more of it.
There is?
No, we're gonna drain it into it.
Oh, we're gonna put some in there?
Yeah.
No, smell it.
No, we're not keeping this little radiator here because we're putting a 5-speed in it, 7 automatic. What are you doing? Well, you ready to do Daddy's least favorite part?
What?
Coolant.
Cooling it.
Coolant.
Ooh.
I hate draining coolant. It never stops. It just drains. Then you think it's all drained out, and then drain some more. That's still good for dry. That's good. The petcock stripped in this aluminum radiator. I'm assuming it's one of them high-dollar eBay ones like I would probably buy. So I have to pull the lower radiator hose and just make one hell of a mess. Yeah, here it comes, buddy.
Smell like
Man, that radiator hose is tight in there.
I already had it on.
Yeah, you see down there, that thing, I mean, right up against that fuel. I cannot get it loose.
Good. I don't know what it feels like.
I still don't know how they got these bolts in here.
You do?
I don't.
You don't? Do that again. So it's still leaking.
Ah! There's really leaking now. Ah!
Get out of your pants.
I know. Pick up the tools. Watch out, watch out. Pick up the tools. Ah! Ah!
Oh, that was bad.
It's always bad. But I hate coolant.
Me too.
Well, I think it's safe to say we got loose on them.
Yeah.
Dusty. All right, get the radiator out there last night. We'll try to get these fenders off. I'm gonna fully expose the front part of the frame. Gonna need help getting this hood off to get these fenders off. So expose the frame, and then we're gonna pull that engine and trans. So anyway, here, you know. Okay, so let's go. All right, get the wiring harness removed from this side over here. Now we'll work on getting this hood off. Run in here and grab my wife here in a little bit. You gotta take these back bolts out. This thing's already loose.
What do you want me to do?
Take his back bolts out on the hinge. All right, grab hold of the hood.
How heavy is this?
I don't know. Just steady it. Just steady it. Don't get crazy with it. All right, ready?
No.
Oh God, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, which way you going with it?
Your way. Pick it up.
Oh.
This thing's real heavy for not having any supports. I'm gonna get the hood removed. I don't know what I'm doing still. Other than them trying to get this fender off. So I don't know. Let's keep on going. Let's take these bolts out of this support up here. Let's throw you back here. All right, so taking out these three, taking out one up front. Now there's two. Here in the back, I don't know if this sucker's just gonna fall on my head soon as I take those out or what. I hope not. Kind of looks like it though. So let's do the top one first because it's hard to get, you know. Oh yeah, he's loose. All right, let's see if this comes off. Ooh. Ooh boy, I'm off. One problem is I forgot one. Perfect. Now we're getting to a part where we can see stuff. Where we can get into the engine better. And possibly cutting out this cross member and suspension. One of the reasons I want to redo the suspension is one of this awkward new power steering junk. It's really sloppy. Plus it has brass bushings instead of ball joints. Top and rear. Got a brass bushing on the bottom. I can't get this caliper anymore. If I do a whole brake setup, I'm looking like $1,000 just upgrading the front end. That still leaves me with shoddy steering and not very good suspension. So, do believe we're gonna do a whole swap. Pop. All right, let's get this other fender off. I'll be back in a little bit. All right, Dawn, did you take that whole front end off?
Yeah.
Huh? Took all the fenders and everything off?
I did it.
Yeah. All right, you see the Stewbaker has no front clip. I had to get it all off. Dad helped me move it out to behind the shed since this project's going to be a minute. Get my engine hoist out. So I don't know, I guess we'll just keep moving forward on this thing. I'm doing linkages and linkages. All right, I don't know if the last bit recorded. As you see, the front clip's clear off the car. We'll keep going forward and try to get this motor and tranny out today. I don't know why, but we're out here working on it. Might as well just keep on hammering. So let's start busting stuff off of it. I don't know if that's a snub nose water pump. I don't know anything. That looks weird to me. I don't even look like a regular small block Chevy pump. I don't know. Let's keep going. Now, if you remember, we did some work to this carburetor. Still starts up, sounds great. I think the flip bulb's already leaking in it because there's gas laying down on the sides of it here. But we're going to upgrade that anyway, so we're not too concerned about that. MSD. Why don't you put an MSD on here? I still have points. I just do not know why, but the person who took the carburetor off put the MSD on it. I mean, how long ago did they put the MSD on it? I don't understand why they didn't just switch it over to HEI. Wow. I don't think I'll be reusing that. I think we'll just hold on to that so we can make sure we get the right pump. This here's a little bit ironic. I already made a video about struggling putting this thing on. I'm just gonna sit on a stool and take it off. Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. All that time spent trying to get this thing off, probably could have this front clip off and change it faster. Don't you hate when the jobs go like that? Alright, we'll try in here and get this exhaust loose. I better actually spray it first. I got any sense at all. There we go. That one actually came off. I don't know. Got my motor mounts out. Now we gotta get this cross member out. You wanna push that jack underneath here? Yeah. All right, good. Jacket. A little more. All right. You guys have yeah. That's nice. So I get cross member out. I'll get this cherry picker folded out and see if we get this thing pulled out of here. I think I got all the necessary wires unhooked. This part where you just hook, I'm just gonna hook the picker to it and start jerking. We'll see what happens. All right, got my high dollar plate here. Stole it because it still has a lock on it. See what she does.
Yeah, wait.
Pulling the car up. Why are you pulling the car up? We don't want the whole car. Yeah, we'll keep a pry bar. I think it will fall back on the jack stands, won't it? I think it's sitting on there. There. It's kind of sitting on this one. Not really. Still. What? Give her a little safety kick with the New Balance. Some feel like I grabbed a hold of her. Alrighty. Brad helped me get this out. Had some phone calls, had some leaks, but she's done. She's out of the vehicle, on the ground, ready to be split. But when I split her though, this engine's going on engine stand because it's obvious it needs to be resealed. I want to do the timing gear set. And if I can find some used parts for the front end, I'd like to even switch it to serpentine. But it is out.
Thanks for watching Daddy's show. How does it scrub?
Scrub, yeah. No, now you can be goofy. Be goofy. Yeah, all that. See ya.
West Virginia, the right mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees. In the town, the mountain,
Let my beard off.
like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place.
I've been very